Hey folks, hey, this is a bit of our vegetable garden, our main vegetable area. Built a couple of large Hugelkultur beds here, and I've got that pumpkin growing there. You've probably seen that in a different video. Well, this area has been underneath black plastic now for about 6 months, and it's essentially to kill off the twitch couch grass. I think it's called witch grass in the northern hemisphere, which you can see it growing up here through this old gateway, and it's nasty stuff, and it spreads, and it's quite invasive, and it really damages our annual vegetable growing. So we've had it under black plastic. It really kills it off, and it doesn't seem to kill off any of the soil life, even though it must get pretty hot here. This is absolutely teeming with life, and as you can see, the chickens are already getting into this and digging it up and having a wonderful time foraging in here, because there's a ton of things to eat. But there is no grass here, so that's the main thing. What we're going to do is to create another Hugel bed here, right down this side. We're doing that because it's hot and it's dry here, and Hugel beds seem to do really well at retaining the moisture in the soil and keeping things growing and keeping them healthy and looking good, even when it's really hot. So across this area we're going to have 3 Hugelkultur beds with paths down through the middle of them. I think we're going to use hay bales to mark all the paths and really create an exclusion zone, again to stop the grass coming in and to stop it coming in from the edges, because you can see it over here underneath the blackberry. It's still growing along there, so we need to create like an exclusion zone along here with hay bales. Then we'll turn around to this other side of the vegetable garden. It's maybe about 140, 150 metres square here, and we'll create another series of Hugel beds up this side of the garden as well. So chickens are on here at the moment doing their thing, knocking down all the vegetables that were here, eating all the greens, knocking down the weeds, and hopefully not eating too much of my lovely spinach seed. So I'm spreading that around, getting this going as a garden, and there's a few things in here that are sort of naturalising. I'm not sure where these parsnips came from, but they're happy. There's catmint growing everywhere, so I'm not sure how that's spread either, but that's cool. I don't mind that. Things are growing and things are taking over, and this will end up being quite a productive spot. The soil here was a bit crap. It was very, very dry and very sandy soil. It's essentially what was left over from excavation of our house, and when we first shifted in we hired a digger and spread it over this entire area. So this is raised above the normal property, not too much, but enough to help frost kind of roll off the sides of it, which is kind of the idea. Anyway, another new piece of garden. So we've got woofers coming in a few weeks hopefully, so they will build that garden for us and move all the hay bales around and do all the